Welcome everybody back. It is Vex with another episode of my ladder series. This is my second silver match, if I remember correctly, and I am starting to realize that I am out of the league of these people. I will been actually considering this is almost as bad as some Bronze League hero matches. Husky screaming at his microphone of the mistakes that people are making. I do tell him that this is the 4th Terran that I've had in a row, which I had 4 Terran battles today, and I was victorious against all of them. Normally, I hate TvT, however, I've been learning some of the weaknesses that some of the lower level players have. However, that will not always be the case, especially as I start ranking up. We do have nothing spectacular going on. I am slightly in the lead with SVC production. I already have a supply depot up. He does not, however. I don't know what he's doing here. Already floating a lot of minerals, which is very bizarre. It already starts to show the skill that timing is everything. A few seconds constantly that you're behind will eventually leave you behind extremely. Nothing fancy going on. We do have the supply depot almost up for Nerd Monkey. As I forget to introduce these players again, we have Nerd Monkey in the bottom right hand corner, and we have me in the bottom left hand corner, both Terrans of course. We have the standard production going up. Nothing fancy going on this time, no proxies. We have a barracks going up here. We do have the standard SVC going out as a scout that I always send out after the first supply depot. He is walling off very early, however, so it's glad that I did not try to cheese this time, because that would have failed horribly. I believe, I remember, there's going to be something a little fun right here. I do, because I see what's up with the ramp really fast, I do believe. Yep, I see what's going on up there. I click to my base, get my workers going. You know, it's a little more fun to see what I'm actually doing in my view here. I see what's going on. I move back down here, and where is it? A bunker goes down. I'm going to try to stick some bunkers at the bottom of this, get the Marines. The Marines should be rallied over there. There they go. I do have a gas going up, however, so I can get some Reapers going. Is it a Reaper? No, I'm training a Marine first. So it'll take a while for him to get over. The Reapers definitely have the speed advantage of getting over there. Bunker is over halfway up at this point. One SVC is also going out to help supplement this. Go back to the Alvi. We do have a Marine about to pop out, however. He's going to see this, and he's going to, just as the bunker goes down, he gets in there. I do wish that they could repair from the inside. That would be amazing. However, that would be slightly OP this early. He is actually microing to destroy this, and it goes down. I was not expecting the micro. He is floating an unusual amount of resources at this point in the game, which is quickly showing the skill level. I do try to keep my resources down a bit. I do have my orbital up, though my attention is focused elsewhere. I'm trying to save this, however, I know it's not going to be worth it, so I do salvage it, get that money back. Have my Marines pulling back, and my Reaper is still there. Second Reaper is on the way. Calling the factory is started at the 430 mark. Instead of going for command center, Monkey is still floating an unusual amount of resources here. He does have double barracks going up, however, they are not producing as they should. Both of these barracks are idle, along with his command center is also idle. So he definitely needs to start stepping this up. He needs to get some more supply depots and pumping up. We do have the orbital coming out for Monkey. I, on the other hand, are doing standard things. I do have a tech lab going down, so I can start research. Reapers are out. I know that I don't really know what he's doing. I don't realize he's floating this much. I am actually floating more than him at this point, however, which I find slightly surprising. There is a scan that goes down. I am scanning him to see what he has. I realize that he's going heavy bio, or at least that's what I think he's doing at this point. I feel, okay, I don't see a second base yet, or I suspect that it's just gone down. There's a lot of bio, but there is no factory. So at this point, I know I need to go anti-bio. So I drop a second factory going down. I do a tech lab immediately. I want my siege tanks out. My resources are starting to float high. Usually when I notice I'm falling behind resources, I will either start producing a lot more production facilities, or I will go ahead and build an extra command center, especially considering it is at the 6-minute mark, and I have not expanded yet. My Reapers are going up towards Monkey's base. They do hop the cliffs. The bunker does absolutely nothing. The one almost completely dying in the beginning, taking out the supply depot, so he is going to continue to be almost supply blocked. I realize I cannot stay there any longer. Reaper is now regaining his health very quickly. Though 2 Marines, I'm not sure if they could take this on. I don't want to. The Marines are definitely behind them. I'm in the SVC line, which is typically not a good idea. I do have his command center is going up, so he will have an early second. However, with as much as he's floating, I'm kind of worried about the fact that there is no point for this. The SVC is going to go down. It does delay that. All the Marines are out of this bunker. I do miss the bombs. The Reapers no longer have them. Starport is up. We do have both factories. One factory producing siege tank. I am supply blocked, however, at 27, which is just kind of silly. I don't think I'm doing anything about it just yet. I don't think I noticed because I was microing as the best as I could with these. And he makes it out with 18 HP. He's not realizing. I did not see that because I had taken my attention back over here. We do have the reactor going down over here. I am still supply blocked, however, I do not see any more going down. There we go, I finally noticed I have 2 SVCs going over there to build 2 simultaneously because I definitely need the upgrade. I do another scan. Where is that scan? Who scanned who? I am missing this. Either way, siege tanks are on the ready. I do call that down because I know I cannot wait any longer. I need as much production as I can as quickly as possible. Siege tank is now being produced. I still have not started a command center, which now looking at this time, I'm very surprised. We do have 2 idle workers that I definitely need to start producing something. Am I going to do double medevacs? I do not remember. I might do another siege tank. There is a scan that goes down on me. He sees that there's a starport being produced. There is a Marine running over, possibly doing a scout. He has not been over here yet. These Marines are not even in their bunker. This command center is down, however. He is floating 2,000 minerals. This, I do not understand. Pro tip of the day, do not float 2,000 minerals before the 10-minute mark. It is ridiculous. I gotta come up with my own terms for things. Pro tip of the day still sounds like a pretty generic thing. That poor Marine getting completely slaughtered into pieces. That siege tank had a one-shot, one-kill idea there. Loaded up 6 Marines, a siege tank, and a Widow Mine. All ready to go. They should boost over because boosting still shaves off those vital seconds to get over. Let's do a little fancy Control-Shift-F here. We do have Hellions coming into play for me. I'm thinking about teching into Hellions. I do finally have my command center and Stimpak going down. With 2 more barracks going down for Nerdmonkey. Still no tech, just pure Marines. He does not seem to realize there are any other units in this game besides Marines, which is hilarious. I do have the drop going down right here, which is a good spot because his army is completely out of position. He's not expecting this at all. Siege tank immediately goes into siege mode. We do put the Widow Mine down, and the siege begin. He's not reacting. He's not reacting. Time is ticking away. Finally, the reaction comes from Monkey. He starts going in. My command center is almost done. He is not producing anything out of these. He is floating 2,200. The siege tank will go down, but not before getting some kills. This, however, did get 2 kills. I do pick up what is left. They get out of there. However, I do not know that he knows that this is here. This Widow Mine is going to be very, very fun. We'll come back in a little bit when it recharges. Another siege tank is out. We do have 2 Hellions. Another siege tank is coming out. This command center is changing into an orbital. I'm not producing as many workers as I'd like to be. I do have combat shield on the way, 2 more medevacs, and another barracks. That way I can start reinforcing my bio. At the 11-minute mark, I have not made an expand, though I know at this point I've already successfully... Oh my dear God. More body parts. He finally finds the Widow Mine. But only before just decimating his Marine populace. He's not producing any Marines. What are you doing? What is this? What? You have 7 barracks. You're not producing out of any of them, and you're not supply blocked. What are you doing? What is this? I do not understand. You are confusing me. Oh, I'm gonna give myself an aneurysm. Do have another barracks going up. I have another Hellion coming down. I do have a siege tank ready to go. Medevacs are ready. I still have my 3 over here. There is another siege tank in this, along with 2 Hellions and 2 very low health Marines. However, they are still sitting here, and I know that. I can see that. I know the group has not left. However, I know if I move this poor supply depot, this is going to be the 2nd time I've denied it. Not my cabbages. It's basically an Avatar horror thing. This is where he keeps going down. The siege tank getting heavy kills. Not going down without a fight. Completely decimating through his Marine reserves. He has 2 barracks producing Marines, and he leaves without another word. Another very quick game. Hilarious that he is floating 2,500 minerals. By this point, I'm floating 1,000 just because I've stopped really focusing on what is going on. Apparently, I have a Viking. I must have misclicked or something as I was producing. However, that was the game. I definitely need to... I can still see areas that I need to improve in, even though I'm going up against very silly opponents. I should not be floating this, however, I'm also supply blocked. So two things, I'm floating 1,000 minerals and I'm supply blocked. Neither of those should be happening. I only have 16, 3, and 3 on my original base at 13.5. And just now getting that down, though it hasn't done anything. It's at 2 drops. Anyhow, mind blocking myself here. Those are the things I need to work on. And I will see you guys for the next ladder episode.